How do you diagnose why you won Arizona in particular and Kamala Harris lost it?
We were very real about what was actually happening on the ground, and we didn't lie to ourselves. I think a lot of Democrats running, and it wasn't just Vice President Harris, that they wanted to talk about the things they were comfortable talking about. They didn't want to go to where the voter was.
So they wanted to talk about abortion and democracy.
Basically, yes. And sometimes there's some voters that want to talk about that. But what we were seeing on the ground in Arizona was that people were worried about being able to make the rent. They were worried about border security. And they were worried about, what is truly happening to the American dream. And for a place like Arizona that was known to be affordable, had always been affordable, for the first time in, anybody's memory, it became a very unaffordable place very quickly. And we sounded extremely out of touch that we weren't talking about that. Now, my campaign, we did talk about it. So it's all we talked about. We talked about the cost of everything. And we did it in a way that wasn't an economic message. It was like an emotional message, right? I talked about how I grew up poor and I understand how frustrating it is. And I remember those days to work and work and work and then look up and you're still underwater, right? And that is what was dragging down a lot of people in Arizona, especially working class Latino men who, have a mentality that I can work, and keep working and get myself out of the situation. But for the first time, I heard this like desperation that I had never heard in my 45 years of being a Latino man, that they just felt that they weren't going to make it. And we talked to them because I understood what they were going through. A lot of Democrats did not do that. Certainly not in Arizona, but I think also across the country.